Very, very exciting news. Baby Cyrus was returned home. He is now home with his mother, and he couldn't be loved more. There was no reason to take him in the first place, so I'm not going to try to make sense of what happened. It just is a wonderful, beautiful thing that he is home with his mother and his father and his family that love him so much. This little guy is loved so much. If they're not careful, he's gonna grow up thinking he's the only person in the world that matters. But anyway, it's been so beautiful to see and to be with him, and I want to thank all of you who did your part and were willing to do whatever it takes to get this baby home. And just know that this is a miracle. CPS doesn't do this. Things that have happened in this case don't happen. And the reason they did is because you and others and people spoke out and were not willing to accept this. And yeah, we still have issues, and we definitely need to get to the bottom and stop this from happening. And there are many other families that this has happened to and who don't have the voice that baby Cyrus had, and his mother and father. And so they're just left with CPS just taking their babies, their little children. They're left with the pain and the sorrow that brings. We have, a mess to clean up here. And we can't let these families go without a voice. We can't. And so I do want to call off going to the judge's house tomorrow. I don't see any need for that, but we also are going to have a rally at noon on next Saturday, the 26th. Diego will be announcing that. And then afterwards, I just want to remind everybody we have a People's Rights Conference that will be in Emmett. If you would like to go to that, that would be amazing. And we will keep going from there. There's still a little bit of a battle that they have to fight, this family. I'm confident that that won't be an issue, and if it is, then we will certainly solve it then. I do want to say that, they couldn't bring baby Cyrus back home fast enough. And the reason for that is because good people stood up and said, this is not acceptable. You cannot just take our children. You cannot just take a baby away from their mother, a nursing baby, and or any baby, any child. Just one statistic before I wrap up here. I don't want to take you too long. I just wanted to celebrate with you and talk to you. But one statistic, 75% of the children that are taken by CPS in Idaho are mistakes, are without cause. And that is a terrible, terrible thing because, they'll take them for a month or 2 or 3 or even 6 months without even a blinking an eye. And the terrible trauma that is to the family and to the children. I do not believe in any way that CPS does more good than they do bad. I just don't believe it. And so we were able to get this one done. It was through the advantage of the Lord and his direction, and through people willing to stand up and to not accept the wickedness that was upon us. So thank you very much, and hopefully you will come out next Saturday. The details will be on freedomman.org, freedomman.org. That's with 2 M's, so freedomman.org. Updates are there, details are there, and we hope that you'll come to the rally at noon on next Saturday. It's very important because what we're going to do there is we're going to give these families a voice that that their children have been taken from CPS. We're going to give them a voice. We have had a voice. We are very blessed with thousands and thousands of people across Idaho and tens of thousands of people across the country that get our messages and hear our voice when we ask for help for people or even for ourselves. These families need a voice. They need to be heard. They're hurting, and these issues need to be cleaned up. I do want to reprimand, if you will. I don't know if that's the right word, because I don't want you to take me too wrong, but the legislature of Idaho. There is a mess in the CPS, and a lot of it is caused because of your statutory laws. And there is no way a judge should arbitrarily be able to take a child away from their parents. If there is a need for the state to step in to protect a child, then it needs to be done with a panel of jury, not with a judge, because this judge is a wicked person. And these people have caused a tremendous amount of problems for us and for many, many others. And so there's no room for our type of government to allow a judge to arbitrarily take the most precious thing that a family or a people have, and that is their children. So you need to straighten this out. Also, you had legislation introduced to you today about making a law so people can't go to government officials' houses. This was issued by a Republican, and it is shameful. The people have a right to redress their grievances with their government officials. That is a protected right, and it is a shame that an Idaho senator who is a Republican would propose such a bill when a baby is being taken and he will do nothing for that baby, or he or she or whoever it was will do nothing for that baby. So shame on that representative, and I hope that the good legislatures across the state will look at this issue and do something to make sure that one person in government cannot cause so much trouble and pain and suffering. So anyway, we celebrate today. It is a great blessing, and I'm very fortunate to be part of it and to know this family and to love this little baby. So thank you.